Biden's luck ran out. That's the subject of tonight's Waters Words. Biden's always been a lucky guy his whole political life. He won his Senate seat because a union strike just happened to knock out his opponent's mailings during the final week. Then Obama plucked him out of a useless heap of senators to become VP. The 2020 Dem field was so weak, all he had to do to win the nomination was not be a crazy socialist. Trump was positioned to smoke him before COVID hit. The virus scrambled the race and gave frail Joe the perfect opportunity to hide before Election Day and claim he was just following the science. Then the liberal media blacked out the Republican October surprise, Hunter's laptop. Biden's China connections totally ignored. A new book claims the Biden family owned slaves. Genealogists uncovered evidence that Joe's ancestors on his dad's side held black slaves here in the 19th century. The media brushed that aside before the election also. That one would have really hurt. But mail ballots gave Biden the win, installed into office by very powerful forces with the wind at his back. He had warp speed vaccines, a recovering economy, a secure border, no inflation, low gas prices, and Trump was off Twitter. Plus, House and Senate majorities and a sedated media. The coast was clear. But Joe's luck ran out. Never being an executive his entire life, Joe froze. He couldn't handle the pressure. Everything around him began cracking, and he's officially lost control of the country, and even his own agenda. His marquee $2 trillion Build Back Better welfare plan's dead this year. Manchin killed it, and it probably won't be coming back. Inflation's ravaging the nation, costing the average family an extra $3,500 this year. Only 17% of Americans say they're better off now compared to last year. This is according to a Fox Business poll. 81% say not so much. Inflation's the top issue in the country, but all Democrats carry on about is January 6th. The border is wide open. Meanwhile, illegals bringing in drugs, crime, and COVID. Another massive caravan heading to America right now. CBP just seized over 3 million of meth at the border just in 2 days alone. You have scenes like this every single day. Cartels get rich while American wages get wiped out because Biden's destroyed the dollar. Don't ask Kamala about it, though. She's really busy redesigning her office. Looks beautiful. How can we get back to work? COVID cases are back up after Biden promised he'd shut it down, but COVID is here to stay, so plan accordingly. If you don't like your dumb governor slapping mandates and lockdowns back on you, move to Texas or Florida if you can. Everybody else is. There's a permanent pandemic in the blue states, along with high crime, taxes, and gas prices. Does Biden actually believe in this environment the Democrats are going to win?
I believe we're going to win. Let me say this again for the president. We're going to win in 2022.
Not even CNN says that. The left-wing network admitting every single indicator is pointing to a landslide victory for the Republicans in 2022. Even the New York Times columnists are telling Biden not to run. Nearly a third of Democrats agree with him. Democrats want someone else besides Biden in 2024. When the Wall Street Journal asked Kamala Harris if Biden's running for re-election in 2024, the ever so loyal Kamala just said she and Biden had never really talked about whether he's going to run again. All she had to say was, yeah, he's running, because that's what he said, he's running. But she left him hanging, left the door open to him not running. Joe, you hear footsteps? They sound like heels.
All kidding aside, of course, President Harris is a proud Howard alum.
But if you ask Nancy, Joe, he is just perfect.
Our country could not be better served than with this most experienced, capable hands than yours, President Biden. He's just perfect.
When Nancy Pelosi calls you perfect, you're about to get a knife plunged into your back. Some are even now floating Hillary as a name for 2024, saying she'd be the best option. It's laughable. When crooked's your best option, not even God can save this party. Joe and all his liberal rats are burying themselves, and luck's not going to save him anymore. Time's up. They're done.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.